If your goal after 50 is to stay strong, move confidently, and feel steady in your body, there's something important you should know. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out. You don't need dozens of exercises. You don't need complicated routines, and you definitely don't need to spend hours working out. There are a small number of essential movements that matter most as we get older. Today, I want to show you a focused system of exercises that support strength, balance, and everyday movement for people in their 50s, 60s, and beyond. And at the end, I'll also explain one common exercise mistake many older adults make, and how to avoid it so your effort actually pays off. Let's begin with the foundation. Exercise number 1 is one of the most important movements for lower body strength. It targets your hips, thighs, and glutes, the muscles you rely on for walking, standing up, climbing stairs, and staying independent. This movement is often called the chair sit to stand. Here's how to do it. Stand in front of a chair with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width. You can extend your arms forward or lightly hold the chair for balance. Shift your weight into your heels and slowly lower yourself toward the chair. Take about 4 seconds to go down. Gently touch the chair, then stand back up with control, taking about 2 seconds. Lowering slowly helps build strength. Standing up with intention helps maintain power and coordination. Start with about 10 repetitions, rest for a minute, then repeat for a second set. If you need support, use the armrests. If it feels easy, you can hold a light weight. This exercise builds the base for almost everything else. Now let's move to exercise number 2, which focuses on the upper body. Strong arms, shoulders, and chest make everyday tasks easier. Pushing doors, carrying groceries, getting up from the floor. A very practical option is a countertop press. Stand facing a sturdy counter or table. Place your hands shoulder width apart. Keep your body in a straight line and slowly lower your chest toward the surface, then press back up. Aim for 10 repetitions. Rest and repeat. If that feels challenging, you can do the same movement against a wall. If it feels too easy, you can eventually progress to a floor version. This movement supports pushing strength, which often declines quietly with age. Before we move on, there's one important idea to understand. Many people believe walking and stretching alone are enough to stay strong later in life. Walking is helpful. Stretching feels good. But they don't fully address the natural muscle loss that happens with age. What truly helps is gradually increasing challenge, doing exercises that become slightly more demanding over time. Think of it like caring for a plant. As it grows, it needs more support, not the same amount forever. This principle is what allows the body to respond and adapt. Now let's move to exercise number 3. This one strengthens your back, core, and trunk. Muscles that support posture and lifting. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, holding light weights or even household items. Lean forward slightly while keeping your back steady. Pull your hands toward your chest, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Lower slowly and repeat. This movement supports posture and helps counter the rounded position many people develop over time. At this point, we've covered 3 key patterns: a leg movement, a push movement, and a pull movement. Everything else builds from here. Now let's build on that foundation. Exercise number 4 focuses on balance, coordination, and leg strength at the same time. This movement is called the reverse step back. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. Step one leg back and gently lower your body, bending both knees. You don't need to touch the floor. Push through the front heel to return to standing, then repeat. Aim for 6 to 8 repetitions on each side. Rest, then complete a second round. This exercise helps with stair climbing, getting up from low positions, and feeling more secure when changing direction. If balance feels uncertain, lightly hold a chair or counter. If it feels comfortable, you can add light weights. Now let's move to exercise number 5, which supports posture and upper body pulling strength. You'll need a resistance band or similar elastic support. Anchor the band at about waist height. Hold the ends. Step back until there's gentle tension and pull the band toward your body. Keep your elbows close and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Release slowly. Aim for 10 to 12 repetitions, 2 to 3 sets. This movement supports everyday actions like opening doors, lifting bags, and keeping your shoulders back instead of rounded forward. So far, we've worked the legs, arms, back, and core. Exercise number 6 focuses on something many people overlook: grip strength. Grip strength is closely connected to overall function and daily independence. A simple way to support it is the carry exercise. Hold a weight in each hand. Dumbbells or even grocery bags work well. Stand tall, keep your shoulders relaxed, and walk forward slowly. Take about 10 to 15 steps, rest, and repeat for 2 or 3 rounds. This supports grip, posture, and core stability at the same time. Now let's move to exercise number 7, one of the most important for hip strength. This is the bridge. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Press through your heels and gently lift your hips until your body forms a straight line from shoulders to knees. Hold briefly, then lower slowly. Aim for 10 to 12 repetitions, 2 to 3 sets. This movement supports walking, standing, and helps many people feel more comfortable in their lower back and hips. If lifting feels difficult, focus on gently tightening the muscles without fully lifting. If it feels easy, light resistance can be added later. Before we finish, there's one more important idea to keep in mind. Doing too much too fast often leads to frustration or soreness. A simple weekly structure works best. 3 sessions per week is enough for most people. 1 session focuses on pushing movements, 1 on pulling movements, 1 on legs and hips. Rest days matter just as much as movement days. And finally, remember that movement should feel supportive, not punishing. Consistency matters more than intensity. In the next and final part, I'll share 2 simple movements you can do almost anywhere, plus how to include gentle cardio in a way that supports energy instead of draining it. Now let's finish with 2 simple movements that are easy to do and surprisingly powerful. Exercise number 8 focuses on the muscles of your lower legs. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. Slowly rise onto your toes and hold for a few seconds, then lower back down with control. After that, gently rock back onto your heels, lifting your toes, and hold again. Repeat this sequence 10 to 15 times. Rest, then complete another round. These movements support calf strength, balance, and endurance, all important for walking and standing comfortably. They can be done standing with support or even seated if needed. Now, exercise number 9 focuses on your deep core. Lie on your back with your arms reaching toward the ceiling and knees bent. Lift 1 leg at a time so your shins are parallel to the floor. Keep your lower back steady and your core engaged. Hold this position for 10 to 30 seconds, breathing calmly. Repeat for several short rounds. This exercise supports stability, posture, and confidence in movement without putting strain on the spine. Now let's talk about how to put everything together. A simple structure works best. 3 days per week is enough for most people. Each session includes 1 leg exercise, 1 push movement, and 1 pull movement. Optional light activity on another day can be added if you enjoy it. And yes, gentle cardio still matters. Choose something you enjoy. Walking, swimming, cycling, dancing, anything that keeps you moving comfortably. Short sessions are fine. 10 to 15 minutes at a time adds up. The goal is not to exhaust yourself. The goal is to stay active, capable, and confident. One final reminder. Strength after 50 isn't about pushing harder. It's about choosing movements that support your life. Small, consistent efforts build real results over time. If this video helped you, consider subscribing for more guidance designed specifically for healthy aging. And if you'd like to continue, there's a simple routine you can follow that takes just a few minutes per day and focuses on leg strength and walking support. Thank you for spending this time with me. Stay steady, stay active, and keep choosing movements that help you feel strong and confident every day.